How are we doing, everybody? I'm missing my
Hola.
hat again. Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will, without a hat.
I'm Audrey.
She's Audrey, without a hat. We gotta get the hat. Ugh. We were distracted by other things, so I didn't have my hat on. Because my head gets hot if I have my hat on before we start the stream. But we are playing what tonight?
Legendary.
Legendary, specifically the new Infinity Saga that just came out. We're kind of doing a mashup. We're not playing solely the Infinity Saga because I read that Thanos and the Infinity Gems were hard, and we don't want a hard game. So we're actually doing a little bit of a mashup. We are playing the Time Heist, which allows us to add in up to 8 different heroes in 2 different decks. I'll go over how that works, which means that we are pulling from all of the cinematic universes except for Spider-Man because he didn't go back in time, so therefore I didn't choose him. So we'll go ahead and flip over the camera and give a brief rundown of how we set this up. So there we are. We are set up for a 2-player game of Legendary. And why is that?
Because there are 2
Shield agents, 2 shield officers, 2 heroes. I don't know. The theme of who we are is very limited in this game because we're basically recruiting heroes. We're supposed to be shield recruiting heroes. But yes, we are set up for a 2-player game. We have our scheme, and we are going against Ebony Maw as the villain. As you can see here, I do have 2 decks of cards, and that's because the time travel scheme basically is going to have us go back and forth between the present and the past. So this is our present deck. This is our past deck. It would actually probably work. I was going to say it would work better if you had colored sleeves, but then unfortunately, once you have them in your deck, you'll be able to see which is which. So we'll just turn this to the side. We'll know if we write the right deck based on the characters that are in the deck, because of course, you can see these are the characters that are in the present deck. We are going against, like I said, Ebony Maw. What is his Master Strike? What does he do?
It says Master Strike. It is the end game this turn. Each player reveals their hand and discards their highest cost hero. If it was already the end game, KO those heroes.
Okay. So the end game is a new feature in this set. Basically, once you get down to 8 cards times the number of players, so 16 cards, we'll have a wound here just to set that. So we know this is 16 cards. You enter in game, his actual master plan effect makes that turn the end game. So that means if we are going to attack, we do need to increase our attack by how much? 4 or 3?
4.
4. So he basically for that particular round will be 4 harder. Same thing as if we don't defeat him before we get down to this, he's just going to be that much harder to defeat because, you know, we're in the end game. Now, hopefully by that point, we've got enough built up in terms of attack where that extra 4 doesn't matter, right? And then the next thing is the actual scheme, which is the time heist.
The twist? What do I read?
Read the. So it's got 11 steam twists, right?
Okay, I'll read everything. See? Use for 11 twists.
Mm-hmm.
Use 4 heroes in the hero deck plus 4 other heroes to make a past hero deck.
Yep, check.
Above the board, make room for an alternate city called the past. It has the normal 5 spaces from source to bridge. Mm-hmm. The past has its own past headquarters.
Yep.
Filled by the past, the hero deck. To start, play as if the past city, headquarters, and hero deck don't exist.
Yes.
Twists 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
So our odd twists.
Until the next twist, move the villain deck next to the past and play as if the past city, headquarters, and hero deck exist, while the normal city, headquarters, and hero deck don't exist.
What would have been nice is when they created this one, if they would have made it a medium box expansion with another playmat, with another small playmat that just had the city and the headquarters. The problem is this scheme or this past present thing, I think only exists in this expansion. I don't know if it exists any other ones. All right, Peter, thank you for the super chat, buddy. We appreciate it. That is going towards the Ninos at Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life that we support every stream. So what we're going to do for the past and the present, what we're going to do is, since we only have one area to show you guys to make it all visible, we're just going to flip all the cards over whenever we have to switch. Once we get to the villains, that might be a little bit harder when we have to switch back, because now we got to bring them to, basically we just have to grab both cards and flip them both like that. We'll figure it out while we're going. We just don't have the room to be able to let you guys see the cards plus have 2 city rows and 2 headquarter rows. But that's it for the setup of our scheme and our twist. The only other new mechanic besides the end game is sacrifice. So some of the characters, which we've only got Bruce Banner, I don't know if he has a sacrifice card. Some of the characters will have what's a sacrifice, and if you played another card that is associated, you can activate the sacrifice. That basically allows you to get rid of that card to take a second turn. So you're sacrificing one of your heroes, just like an end game, to be able to take a second turn without the villain going. So you basically need to take back-to-back turns. So that can be helpful. I don't know if Bruce Banner has a sacrifice card, so we'll figure that out. Was this game on Kickstarter? No, Peter, this is a Upper Deck game. It is always available. So I don't know if you can get the Legendary Marvel Studios. That's kind of hard to come by. I found a copy and I don't remember where last year. And I got it because the Guardians of the Galaxy was coming out. And I wasn't going to buy the Guardians of the Galaxy set, which I ended up doing because of content, right? I was going to try to stay just with the comic book ones. However, you can get the comic book art game that's always in print from Amazon or whatever. We usually have a link down in the show notes. That'll take you to the US Amazon. I know you're in the UK, so I don't think I get affiliate money from the UK. I don't know. Click the link and see what happens. But yeah, so this isn't a Kickstarter game. It is something that is widely available. I say widely available outside of like your general Walmart, Target. I don't know what you guys have equivalent over there. But yeah, that is that. So we do need to determine who goes first.
With our 20-sided extra life die from Extra Life, because we support Children's Miracle Network with donations, and you can also support the Niños with donations using the links down below.
Or the link that just showed up in chat. It's just sometimes they have card games on Kickstarter. Yeah, now the DC deck building game for their anniversary, they did go to Kickstarter and did a reprint, and then they also added, like you could get a lot of their old expansions and stuff, and they would send it to you without a box. I didn't back it for 2 reasons. One, the price wasn't really worth it for some of them, because even without a box, the price was equivalent to what you would pay, say, Miniature Market when it's on sale. The second reason is I looked at some content and some playthroughs, and it just seemed very basic. Like if you're new to deck building, it might be a perfect game to get into. But if you've done deck building, it's very basic. It only has one type of resource, and you use that resource for everything. Attacking, buying, everything. So just a little bit too simple for what me and Oddity currently play with deck builders. There is another game based on that system. I think there was a Nickelodeon one, and I think there was a Teen Titans Go one as well. So you just want like a smaller single contained. Those are out there.
Okay.
I'm
gonna roll it.
Oh, the one time we both go to block and it actually it doesn't. Straight. It goes straight. That is a 12. That is even. That means Oddity gets to go first.
So villain first.
So villain always goes first. There. Master Strike right off the bat. All right. So the Master Strike means that it is in game, right? That's all it means. Oh, we both have to reveal. We have to reveal a card. Each player reveals their hand and discards the highest cost hero. Well, neither one of us has a highest cost hero, so that did not impact us in this particular turn. So it was actually pretty good, which means this whole turn is all about buying stuff. Well, for you. Yeah, I don't know if they've ever done, I don't know if Upper Deck has ever done any Kickstarters, like for any of their games. Because they have this, They have legendary Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which sometimes you can pick up at some like cheap, like Dollarama and I don't know the other names of the stores, but just like cheap stores. And then they have it's called the Versus system, so it's a Marvel as well. They have legendary James Bond that's a more recent one. They have legendary Alien and Predator, Big Trouble in Little China, and then this year they're supposed to be coming out with legendary Matrix. So you had one left over. And we don't have our sidekicks, so we can't buy sidekicks.
No, what do you mean leftover?
You had just 3. Okay.
3 and 3.
And you have 3 attack, and there's unfortunately nobody to attack, and he has 8 to attack.
So,
all right, so that's it. All right, so mi turno.
So this I keep them.
Wow, I promise I shuffled the deck. I shuffled it multiple times. I do the randomization, then I shuffle. Maybe I stop.
And then this randomization.
Maybe I need to stop doing the randomization. I'm guessing that's what it is. I need to stop doing the random, like laying one card out, 12, 12, 12. Maybe I need to stop doing that because then when I shuffle them, they get. Okay, well, that was beneficial. You got your next. Well, you discard. Yeah. All right, so I have 4 recruit and 2 attack. So again, my attack doesn't do anything, just like Oddities didn't. So if you're gonna go with Black Widow, then I'm gonna go with Bruce Banner then.
Okay.
So that is 3. So I have 1 left over that I can't spend, and because we do not have our sidekicks. All right.
Gamora.
So tu turno. It's Vilon. Oh, I'm sorry. Villain turno. Turno de Vilon. Vision? Villano. Okay.
Oh.
I don't want to be the bad luck and draw that card.
Malo.
So just a Hydra pilot. So just a bad guy. So you can fight him and you'll get 1 extra recruit. If you can beat him up.
No.
I can't beat him up. Yeah, you had it last turn. Although you have a lot of recruit.
Sí, I have 5. Pero.
Well, no, you have the shield officer, so that's. Oh no, they're 3. I always thought they were 2. Why do I always think they were 2?
They are.
They give you 2 recruit later.
2.
Yeah,
no,
I always thought they were 2
right.
to recruit.
There was somebody.
The sidekicks are 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Most deck building games have a 2 sidekick.
So with 5, I can only buy somebody who's 3.
So is a deck building game similar to Yu-Gi-Oh? No. So deck building games, you basically have a pool of cards. So you can see here, I've got this pool of cards, and I've got this pool of cards. Mine and Oddity's starting decks are the same. We have, I think, 4 attack and 6 recruit. So these little stars here are recruit points, and these little slashy things are attacks, right? So what we can do is recruit cards to make our deck builder, make our deck better, deck builder, or we can attack things to eliminate bad guys, which is the objective of this particular deck builder. We play lots of deck builders. They're all really different in what they do, but they all share that same mechanic that you can recruit and you can usually attack or do some type of other thing. Hulkbuster, that is Bruce Banner Hulkbuster. Ooh, the 4. And guess what I have? Well, hang on, we got to let the bad guy go first. Whereas Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon and all them are more battle type games, and you come in with a pre-constructed deck. If you want one where you come in more with a pre-constructed deck, that would be Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions is like that. So rooftops conquer 2. Ambush. After this enters the city, if the rooftops are empty, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, this villain enters the rooftops. All right, well, that's not good. So he's going to make another. If it's a villain, it is not. It is a henchman. I just revealed it. It's not a villain, so it doesn't enter the city. Now, if it is a villain, that villain enters the rooftops. But if I just reveal, am I supposed to actually play it, or am I just looking at it? I think it's revealed, you just look at it and you only activate. Yeah. So reveal, we looked at it. So we know it's a henchman coming up. Yeah, so it doesn't have to. Alright, so I can't beat up either of those guys because neither of those are within. Unless I recruit and I get something. You may KO a wound from your hand or discard a pile, you get +2. This one is +2. Gamora, you may draw at least 2 cards. 6, I can't afford that. Oh, why do we have all the expensive Gamoras out there? You notice that? Look, 6, 6, 7 already. So I guess I'll do Hulk, and I'll just stick with my Bruce Banner deck right now. But yeah, so like your Pokemon and all that, you come in with a deck and you buy cards and whatnot. These are fully playable, so you're not buying individual packs. Like I said, if you want to do more of a like deck construction is what they call it in board games. It's called deck construction. Then Marvel Champions would be more up that vein. Pretty much a lot of the Fantasy Flight style games. Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Oh, that guy. So he goes here.
Nope. Slidey, slidey. Slidey, slidey. We do not want this guy to get to the rooftops, though. So if he gets to the rooftops, he gets harder to beat. Problem is, I don't have any attack again this turn. I have a lot of recruit.
Me too.
Yeah, we're kind of not doing good until we get more attack.
So, well,
Yeah. Well, what's this? If you control an artifact, okay, you don't.
An artifact.
It's hers. You have to buy her cards. Her cards have artifacts. You don't have one yet, so you have to wait till her artifact card shows up.
So I can buy a. I can only then get
because
you're getting.
You have 5. I'm getting him. Yeah. Because you don't have 6, and you don't have 3 to take that guy out. Oh, because I'd give you +1.
I don't have much attack.
Well,
It doesn't have attack.
So you could get Thor and get a shield agent.
Get a shield agent.
Yeah, because you have 6, right? Yeah. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. Before you get to shield agent, remember we get to refill first.
I have I have 5, not 6.
1, 2, 3. Oh, you have 5. You're right. Okay. Well, another Thor came out anyway, so maybe a 2 could have came out too, right? And you could have bought that. And 2 attack doesn't do anything. Now, we're doing really bad on this attacking. These guys are going to start escaping the city here soon. All right. Hey, another henchman. And this guy is now on the rooftops. So he conquers. Let me double check that keyword. I think conquer 2 means that if he is in there, he is 2 stronger. Keywords. Keywords. Healing cards, healing wounds. Covert tech. Conquer, yes. Conquer ability, specific city, for example, Chitauri soldiers, rooftop conquer 2. This ability means they gain +2 while the villain is on the rooftops. Yeah, so they get a bonus while they're in that. Oh no, hang on. They get a bonus, and then I think they get a bonus if somebody else is in that spot. This ability means the villain gets +2 while any villain is in the rooftop. So the soldier gets this bonus while itself is in the rooftops or completely different villains in the rooftops. Doesn't care. Other villains have different things. Okay. So yeah, so basically if there's anybody in the rooftops, they're +2. Yeah, that makes them harder to beat. All right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm in the same boat you are. I have 5, although this one cost 5. So it was actually pretty good timing there. Oh, there's your... Is that her artifact? No, that's not her artifact either. Which one's her artifact?
See, it must say artifact.
Yeah, it does. It'll say artifact on it at the top. So it's one of her cards. I think it's her swords, if I'm not mistaken. So you have to find her swords.
Okay.
Bad guys.
Bad guys. Master of Strike.
Master Strike. All right. So Master Strike says that we have to take our.
Is
It
what?
is in game this turn, so that means he is stronger this turn. And then we have to get rid of our. We have to discard our highest cost
Hero from everything?
hero. No, in your hand.
You only have
I know.
one
That's
hero.
what just happened to me. I just lost my Hulkbuster.
Discard.
Discard. Yeah, not KO. Discard. This one, if I had a wound, I could KO it and get additional recruit. It was +2 recruit, so at least it's not an attack that I was losing. So you're back, same boat, right? You only have 1 attack. You have 4 recruit, so you got your
Gamora.
Gamora. What's that one do?
To play this, you must put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck and then draw 2 cards.
Okay, so it's a draw ability. That's good. All right, well, I guess it's back to me now.
Pero I am buying everything with no attack.
No, that's the problem we always run into. I probably don't know how well I paid attention to how many attack cards were in this deck versus this deck. I don't strategize very well when it comes to, like, you know, our selection of characters. All right, so we got Proximate Midnight, Villain, Children of Thanos, in-game +3. So if it is in-game, which it was on your turn, it's not on my turn. Ambush, if this, ambush, it is the in-game this turn. If it was already the in-game, each player reveals a thinky intelligence hero and gains a wound. Escape, same effect. So technically it is in-game for her this turn because she just came in. We need something to mark when it's in-game, so that doesn't go up to 10. That's fine. We'll just mark it. It's in game this turn. All right. So I can't beat up on her. I don't have enough to take out the. We're gonna have an escape. I only have 3 recruit. The only thing I can recruit for 3 is Odinson. And I don't think I have any. I do have a green card. And he gives me +2 recruit. That's better than doing her, because then I have a chance of getting 2+2. And then there's another Hulkbuster. And yeah, same thing. I don't have enough attack to do anything.
Threes there.
That's the problem. None of us have had 3 attacks in a single hand yet. So hang on, I gotta shuffle my deck so I can get back to full hand, and then we're gonna have an escape. Oh, we might get a scheme twist finally, and then we can go into the past. If we go into the past, all those guys don't move because they're no longer here. We're in a brand new city, remember? 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow!
No, 1.
No, I've got enough attack now.
Okay.
Now I don't want to go into the past because I actually have enough attack on my turn. And then what's Bruce do? If I played I don't think that counts his card though. So I'd have to have another Bruce because it doesn't count this card. So I have to play another tech and strength to get the other 2. All right. So tu turno. Villainous. All right. So we are having a escape. Luckily, they don't have an escape effect, so that we don't have to worry about that. However, we do need to get rid of 6 or below. I think it's 6 or below. Which, honestly, I'm saying since we've had those Gamoras out there, might be better just to get rid of one of them to clear it up. But let me see here. Double check. Discount, double check. KO, shield, bystander, wounds, healing. Pro teams, just where's the escape? Starting game. Oh, here you go. Yeah, 6 or less. 6 or less from the HQ. So you have to choose a 6 or less. So basically any of these 4 to knock out. If you drew at least 2 cards this turn, you may KO card from your hand or discard pile. I'd say since there's 2 of those, that's probably the better. I don't.
Yeah.
Well, but it does give us attack.
3 attack.
Yeah.
But the other one is your bruise. If you draw
Yeah, but I don't have
this,
wounds right now, so that card's not even doing me any good.
This one is good. So.
And then this one can give you attack if you made
8,
6 or more,
8 or more.
or 8 or more recruit this turn, you get +3 attack.
Oh shit.
Well, I mean, you'd almost have that. Yeah, I'd say you're between Hulkbuster or that one. I mean, getting rid of that just means that we get something new out there that isn't the same card. So,
KO.
KO. Just for above fine. Yep. We don't need to keep track of it this game. Hey! There's your artifact. That actually worked out.
Triggered artifact.
Alright. So triggered artifact. Oh yeah, it's no longer in game.
So is it still my turn?
Guess we can just say this is in game. We'll put this when it's in game. We'll take it out when it's not in game.
Is it still my turn?
Yeah, that was just the villain. It's your turn.
Oh, so here I'm gonna get her artifact.
Alright. So you discard it now, but later when you play it, it stays in
Whenever
play.
you draw a card during your turn, you get +1 attack.
Yep.
So what? Later
You discard it now, but then later when you play it, it stays in play. You don't take it back. And 2 attack is not enough to do nada. Nada is what we said. Oh, there's one of the 2s that we needed earlier. I knew I put a 2 in the beginning deck because a lot of Natasha's cards are 2. Oh, you already got a Natasha, right? So
Yes.
odd that he's doing the chicas, including the long-haired hombre chica. He's such a pretty boy. Of course it's going to be a scheme twist. Of course it's going to be because I can defeat them. Of course it's going to be a scheme twist. All right, so scheme twist. That means we are going into the past. We need to flip all these over. You want to flip over the HQ. So I have to refill.
Todo?
Yep. So we are going into the past. Oops, this is not the past deck. Don't wanna mix these up. All right. So who do we have now? We have Groot.
Groot. We
Yeah.
are Groot.
Hawkeye. We have Groot and Rocket. We have Iron Man. We have Grootito.
That's a pretty one.
That's a pretty one. I thought he's saying it's a pretty one. So now I have all this attack. I have 2, 3, 4 attack, which is not enough to do anything to Ebony Maw. And all of the people I would have beaten up on are no longer here. Wow, that is a complete waste of a turn. All right, so I have 3. All right, we need more attack, so I'm going to take Hawkeye. And more Rocket and Groot. Wow, there's a lot of Rocket and Groot. I promise I shuffled. I really did. I promise I shuffled.
No attack. What do I need to
6, I know.
to get this one? Either? I mean 4?
Yeah, it's just 4. All right, we got to do your villain first.
Oh, from here. There
Same
you
thing.
go. Master Strike.
Okay, Master Strike means that we are now in game. So we're in the in game. And we need to discard our highest cost hero. Every single time.
From our hand.
Every single time.
Oh, discard.
No, discard. Yeah, it's not KO until that happens, and we're already in game. So basically, if that happens when we get down to the wound card and below, yeah, then we're SOL. Pete made a clip. Gracias for the clip. I don't know what you can do with the clips. I've never figured that out. On Twitch, it stays. It stays as a clip on the channel, and people can go back and look at the clip. On YouTube, I have no idea. All right, so my turn. I have, and I didn't get to play this because I had to discard this before I played these, so I don't even get the bonus for him. 2, 3, 4, 5. I can get. Well, I don't want to take the artifact if his excessive kindness is actually really good, because right now we've got so much extra recruit that would actually come in handy. I can't do that one. This one is the artifact. This one is, if I play another flying, I get +1 attack. Or with a tech, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. I think I'll do this one because at least it gives me 2 different options. So that's 4. So yeah, I don't have to do anything else. Capitan America. He can do this all day. Share it on social media and YouTube as a short. If you decide to upload as a short. Gotcha. All right. So, para Adri. Scheme twist. We're going back to the present. All right. So this is gonna be the fun part. So these all need to flip back over. So just flip them together. Yep. Just flip them like that. All right. Maybe you got enough attack to take some people out now. They're no longer in game. Close enough. There we go. So we're back. We're back where we were when I wanted to be earlier. 4. So I was.
Okay, I am gonna do.
Who did you recruit from that side?
Hmm?
Who did you recruit when we were in the past?
The one Gamora, this one.
No, in the past. And was that your turn when we flipped last time? Did I go 2 turns in a row?
No. See?
You would have had to recruit somebody. You got the artifact.
And then
No, you did. These were the cards you played to get the artifact.
this is the one I discarded for the master strike.
Oh. I think that was your turn. I think we're off a turn. Whoops. Yeah, I think that was your turn. Because I had already recruited Hawkeye. So we're completely out of order, so I recruited a card here and you should have been able to recruit a card on that other side. And that's gonna be really hard to go back and undo. I don't remember what I had. I know I had Odinson. I had recruit. This is what I bought. This is what got discarded. This is what I just drew. So this was all that was left of my draw pile. I had some attack, but it wasn't enough to do anything, right? Wasn't it? It was like 1 attack. So this was discarded. I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 5 because I had 1 more than I needed. Yeah, I think this is where it was. All right, so flip everything back over. Well, we just need to we know that's going to flip over on my turn. So the scheme twist was my turn. So we know that now.
Flip again?
Yeah, this is your turn. And I need to put this back. So there we go. All right. So now this is your turn where I bought that last time. So this is your turn. You get to buy one of these.
Grootico.
Okay. And these guys aren't there, so you can't attack them anyways. All right, and then this still comes out the same way it would have come out. All right. Then the scheme twist happens, so now it's my turn. So flip. All right, so we got all that flipped. We need to switch out our decks. All right, I think we're good now. All right, so this is, I had this plus a little bit of attack that I couldn't use, right? I think I had 1 attack. I had 1 or 2 attack. Either way, it's not enough to attack those guys. So unfortunately, they're going to hang out. So I have the same 5 recruit though. Made 8 or more recruit this turn. Get +3 attack. And he counts as a flying. Or This one allows me to KO card to get additional recruit. I really don't like either one of those. I guess this one, because at least I have a chance of getting some attack. Ah, Mas Black Widow, para ti. Alright. Okay, so villain's turn for you.
Master Strike. I'm the Master Strike.
Oh no, you're the Master
Yes.
Striker. Alright, so that means we need to look at our hand and discard our highest hero.
No.
I don't like it much either.
All of mine are the
I
same.
have two. I'm in the same boat. I have two. And technically, they do the same thing. I don't have a wound, so this one doesn't do me any good. So, let's stick with this.
Well, I have an artifact now.
And of course, it is now in-game again.
I don't have any... Is KO or discard?
Discard. It's KO once we're in-game.
Okay.
This one is the one that says you have to actually KO a card. Because remember, her better card, you want lots of bystanders. KO is up there at the top.
Is KO or discard?
Discard. I don't know why you were... I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. I'm confusing myself. Lo siento. Es mi culpa.
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Ay, ¿por qué no 6? If you control an artifact. Pero if I control an artifact, is in this hand?
Yeah, in this hand. You haven't drawn her artifact yet to play. You just shuffled it in, right? Yeah. So
5.
well, you need more Black Widows because they're going to allow you to get more bystanders. So you could get her and hope a 3 pops up. If not, you can always get a shield recruit. Another. So yeah, your choice. If you get another Black Widow or get a shield recruit. This is really a draw. It's a draw mechanics. You could draw more cards.
Nice.
Oh, there's your 3. And then same thing. You only have 2 now. And you didn't play another red card, so you can't activate her. No, you did. You played a red card, so you could activate that ability if you want.
KO a card from your hand or discard
So you
pile.
could KO one of your cheapy guys, and then you get to rescue a bystander, which is just a normal bystander. So this just goes into your point pile for your ability later. All right. Okay. So we are going to have another escape. Luckily, they don't have an escape effect, so that is fine with me. Actually, escaping bad guys isn't really a bad thing in this one. However, I do need to discard one of these. I think you have enough of these, do you? But that's a cheap one. That's a good cheap one that can go into either of our decks, really. I don't think I want this because we're not getting wounds. And then we have to do is ambush, reveal. After it enters the city, if the rooftops are empty, move that villain there. Okay, no, he's different. Okay, he's different than that other guy. Okay, they're different. Yeah, so this is the chariot. Okay, so he moves to the rooftops if it's empty, but it's not, so he stays there. All right, 1 attack is not going to do me anything. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 recruit. I do have a lot of recruit. I could get that Gamora. But I'm not going to. Well, I know the first thing I need to get is my Hulk card, so I will get that for 1. Which leaves me with 5. If you made 8 or more, you get +2 recruit if you play a green card, and I'm getting a lot of green cards. I will take that for 3. And that leaves me with 2. Whoops. How do I draw a Hawkeye? Uh-oh.
Oh.
I drew it from the wrong pile. Or I shuffled it in the wrong pile. Take your pick. All right, so Thor. All right, so I have 2 left. So I will do this just so I can have some draw cards. And another Thor. Look at all that luscious locks going on there. Beautiful Thor. And his luscious locks. All right, so villain's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. We still don't have any attack. We're like halfway to the end game. Chitui soldier. All right, so he is going to escape.
Chituri soldier captures a bystander.
All right. No, so it's just a regular bystander.
And where does he go?
Right here. But you do need to discard a. Just get rid of one of the Thors. I mean, he's got like 5 of them.
This card here.
Yep. And ooh, that's my big Hulk card. That's my big Hulk card. That's my snap card.
Okay,
that's
so
a 7.
I'll play this one. It says, to play this, you must put a card from your hand on the bottom of your deck. This one, because it does not win.
Okay.
Draw 2 cards.
All right, and then this is your artifact, so that stays in play. Whenever you draw a card during your turn, get +1
Okay,
attack.
so I have 3.
So you drew 2. Well, so you got 2 for drawing plus the 2 for that, so you're actually at 4.
No, 2 for drawing. Oh, because I drew 2 cards.
Oh, hang on. Whenever you draw a card, yeah, you drew 2 cards.
See? Okay. So I have 4 attack.
But you only need 3. So this guy here would get you another bystander, which is good for Black Widow. This one here, you can't because he's 6 because of the rooftops. You could do the guy in the rooftop. That gives you +1 recruit, which would put you up to 4 recruit. I don't know if you need 4. Well, yeah, you're going to need 4.
For the Taurus.
Yeah.
See, so
you take this guy out. So that makes you have 4 recruit. Oops. And then you can do the Thor.
So I attacked him with this.
Yep. And then Thor.
Yes.
Thor. Oh, it's Gamora and Nebula. All right. Chitauri Leviathan, rooftops conquer 2. They all do that. Fight. Each player with no bystanders in their victory pile gains a wound. Ooh, I got to get that bystander. Escape, same effect. All right. Well, we cleared off the rooftops just for them to be filled back up again. And the guys that are now in the rooftops are harder to beat. So, I didn't play either of those. So 3 attack, 3 or 4 attack, 3 recruit. I need 5 attack, 6 attack, 7 attack, 7 attack. Oops. I guess I'm doing this one. 3. And that gives me 4 recruit. Play a red card, draw a card. If you played it, and I don't have any of those in my deck, that's better for you. So this one is, if you did 8 or more recruit. This one here. I like that one. That's fine. It's better than the shield agent, so that's fine. I'll do that. All right. Villain. Villanos.
Oh, Children of Thanos. Endgame. No. What are we? We are not on endgame.
We're not ending it. No.
Ambush. A villain worth 2, 3, or 4 from any player's victory pile enters the city.
Oh, jeez. All right, so the first thing is it goes into play. And then a villain. Oh, I don't have a villain. You don't have a villain. We're good. We only have henchmen. We're good. Because we've not beaten up any villains yet.
No.
We're doing a horrible job of beating up the villain.
Okay.
Do you get any Bonus?
No. Rescue a base.
Oh, where's your... Oh, I'm on.
This is from here.
No, you didn't leave your artifact out.
Oh, I forgot it. But did I already?
This just stays out.
Did I draw it?
You played it last turn, yeah. So now that always takes effect because it's out there. So whenever you draw a card...
sí.
All right. Excessive kindness means that if you spend more recruit points to recruit something, then you get to do what it says. So in this case, if you've got 2, 4, 5, 6. So if you recruit something less than a 6, which I know you want your 6 card, you would be able to rescue a bystander. I would probably say get your 6 card. And then 2 attack, and nobody's 2 attack. Man, we still haven't even hit Ebony Maw once because we've not gotten up to 8 attack in a single turn yet. All right. Corvus Glaive. All right, so this is going to be a multifaceted thing here. So first, she's going to escape. So since she escaped, it's going to turn this into in-game. And then it wasn't already in-game, so it doesn't matter. Okay. That took care of her escaping. Oh, I gotta discard a 6. Get rid of Hulkbuster again. If you're not getting wounds as Hulkbuster, the Hulkbuster doesn't do much good. All right. Then Corvus Glaive, in-game, so he got +3 right now. Ambush, it is in-game this turn. It already was. If it already was in-game, each player KOs a bystander from their victory pile or gains a wound. So you have to KO that bystander. And I gain a wound.
This game, this one?
Yeah. Because it was already in-game, so he has a secondary effect. All right. So I have 3 recruit, 4 attack. So that's sacrifice, which is only 1. All right, 3 attack. Can I take anybody out? No, because he's got Conquer, so he's 5. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, hang on. I got Hawkeye. I get to draw a card. So hopefully this gives me another attack. I need, like, more attack. So I'll draw a card. And it's the wound that I just got. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so yeah, I have 4 attack, which isn't enough to attack anybody. That sucks. I finally started getting attack, and it's not enough to do anything. And 3 recruit. So I guess we get Hulk, because why not? It makes sense. Stop that, Will. Alright, so that was 1. So I have 2 recruit left. No sidekicks, because there's no sidekicks for this one. I need to make some sidekicks. Find some generic movie stills. I don't know if I want to buy that, because I don't have any of those 2 cards. No, that's it. Alright. Bad guy's turn. We need to start KOing cards out of our deck soon.
Hydra.
Hell, Hydra.
Pilots.
Hydra pilots. All right, so this guy's going to escape. He doesn't have an escape effect, so that is fine. Hydra pilots, we just beat up one. They get a small recruit. And then we do need to KO 1 6 or less from there.
KO.
Yep, KO. Hey, another artifact for you.
Okay, bien. So I played this one because I control the artifact, and I'm going to draw 1 card only.
Mm-hmm.
not enough. It was if you made 8 or more recruit this turn, you get +3 attack, but I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hang on. She's just a plain draw card.
Pero.
That's a secondary effect.
Without it. Okay. Via 2.
Now remember, hang on. Hold up. You drew a card, so that gave you +1. Then you just drew another card, so now you're at +2. And then you already had how much attack?
I see.
3, 4,
this.
5. So that's you're at 5 right now. And then did that give you a
No.
recruit? No. Oh, it's just another attack.
2, 3, 4. Huh? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now you're 1 short. Okay, what's this one?
This?
Oh, that allows you to rescue a bystander.
Mm-hmm.
So right now you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're at 7 and 5. So again, some of those bystanders have effects. So if you want to take advantage of that, you can KO.
But
KO one of your.
and does this still count for my?
Yeah, once you play it, it counts.
So he goes where? He goes
KO.
KO.
Okay.
And the
bystander. Ooh, it does have ability. When you rescue this bystander, you get +2, only to recruit the headquarters under the bank square. So here, it's to rescue her. So you get +2 to rescue her, but that's not going to give you +3 to your attack. So you're at 5. So that's going to put you at 8 attack, and then you have +2. You basically have 2 more here for this particular card. So if you want to spend 1 here to recruit her, you have +2. You have an extra 2, but it can only be spent to recruit Black Widow.
Under bank, okay.
All right. So that means you're +2, and then 1. So now you're down to 6. All right. You have 8.
Okay.
Oh, but it's in game. Dang it. You got up to 8 and it's in game. So he's actually at 12.
Oh no.
And problem is it's in game. That means that he's higher. Oh, no. In game was my turn. It's not in game. In game was my turn because on him. So it's not in game.
So he's 8?
So no. Ebony Maw's 8.
See.
Yep. Take out Ebony Maw. Draw one of the cards underneath it. And what does it do?
Fight. Each other player chooses a hero class that then reveals their hand and discards a non-gray heroes that aren't that hero class. What?
Each other player chooses a hero class, then reveals their hand and discards a non-gray hero that aren't that class.
Reveal.
Then they also discard all gray heroes. Oh, if it's in game. Oh, I'm confused because okay, each other player, so each of us chooses a hero class, reveals their hand, and discards all non-gray heroes that aren't that hero class. So I'm gonna choose the mind class. I have none of those, so I'm not gonna discard anything. And you technically have played all of yours. That's why it said each other. You don't. This doesn't affect you. It affects me and everybody else that would be playing. That's it. I'm going to choose something that I don't have because I don't need to discard anything. So, all right. So you have 0 Peke, but you do still have 6 recruit. Big boy Hawk.
Hawk?
Or Thor, sorry. And if you had 7, you could get your other Gamora, but...
I am not making any combos with these thingies.
Well, you are. You've got some blue cards in your deck. The key now is KOing, using your KO to get rid of those gray cards. So that way you can start doing more. Okay. All right, so discard all except for your artifact. Don't discard your artifact. I don't know if we want to get under maybe, so we don't forget to discard it. All right. Yeah, now it's my turn, and unfortunately the world is full. Oh, outroute your Thrashers, Children of Thanos. In-game, +2 attack. Fight, KO one of your heroes, then choose any number of heroes from the headquarters. Put them on the bottom of the hero deck. Okay, so you get to refresh the market row. It's not too bad. All right, so he's going to escape with the bystander. And I think if they escape with the bystander, we both have to KO a card from our hand. Let me double check. I think there's a double penalty when they escape with a bystander. Escape. Where was the escape? Escape. No. If the escaped villain had any captured bystanders, then each player must discard a card from their hand as a penalty for failing to rescue the bystanders. Yeah, that was not good. So we both have to discard a card from our hand. I'm not discarding my recruiting cards. That's
Discard who?
A card from your hand. And I need to discard something from here. Yeah. Yeah, any card. Okay. 3 attack. I get 3. As long as I have these, I get 4, 5. So that'd be 2. I could have 4. 2, 4, 6. I need 2 more recruit. So I don't think I want to get rid of my draw cards. So I'm just going to get rid of my Nova Blast, my Nova. Okay. So this is going to take a particular order of operations. So. All right. So I'm going to play Black Widow. I'm going to play Hulkbuster first. Which gives me 2. Then I'm going to play Black Widow. So I get to draw a card. The same card just discarded. I also get to rescue a bystander. It's a regular bystander. Thanks. Oh, she goes up here. Thanks! You didn't do what I wanted you to do. Alright. So, do I want more attack or more recruit? Well, this will give me +3 if I have 8. So 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, so that makes more sense. Okay. So I'm going to play Bruce for 2, 3, and then I'm going to play these. So I have 3 attack. 2, 4, 6, and because I played a green, 8 recruit. And then because I have 8 or more, I get 3 more attack. That was okay. I was hoping for another green card. That way I'd get 2 more attack. I didn't have it. All right. Is my wound in my discard pile? Okay. Ooh, hang on. I'm discarding the wound in my discard pile. So that gives me 2 more recruit. So I'm up to 10. All right. So we know we're going to get my big Hulk. So this is sacrifice. Gain up to 1 other hero from the KO pile, then combine your deck and discard pile. Put all those cards that cost 0 into your discard pile. Shuffle the rest into a new deck. Oh, it basically takes all of my 0 cost cards out of my deck. And I get to get it, and I'm basically rescuing a card out of the KO pile. All right, so that was 7, so that leaves me with 3. Well, there's a Gamora 3. No, I don't control artifacts. You control artifacts. None of these. I guess I'll just maybe this will be a shield agent. All right, so I took care of that. And then I have 5 attack, which is not enough for him. But I can take out this, which allows me to refresh the market. How much recruit do you have? 1, 2, 3. You just have 4.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's worth recruiting, refreshing the market.
I mean, I have a draw 1 card. I have a...
Oh, hang on. If that guy escapes... If that guy escapes, then I have to we both have to discard our bystanders. which is kind of bad for Black Widow if you ever get her high-end card. So, but he's actually 7 because there's somebody in the rooftops. Dang it. So that guy's 4, which would, either way, if I take out anything, honestly, if I take out anything, it's going to prevent him from escaping. So it's best for me to probably take out the most expensive one. Since I have 5, I should just take out 5. So that's all. Okay. Villain. There.
Hydropilots.
Hydropilots. We don't like them hydropilots. Hydroponics.
So I'll do first. I don't know this one. Draw a card. Then this one. To play this, you must put a card from your hand at the bottom of your deck and then draw 2 cards.
No? Oh, you're trying to get recruits?
See, because I got 1 attack. That doesn't.
Yeah. No, you're right.
1 attack. I mean, 1 recruit.
Right, but that does give you 2 attack because of the your artifact.
And then I have another draw card.
Okay.
Can I? How many cards can I have?
You already played her once, right?
This one.
This is one you should put on the bottom of your deck. Not your attack. Get your attack back. You already played this one. You can put.
Okay. This is.
Oh no! It does say card from your hand. It does have to be the attack that you haven't used yet. I didn't notice. Gamora said card from your hand, not card in play.
Okay, I have it again.
All right, so you play that one, and you get to rescue a bystander. Oh, so actually, that you actually drew 2, 3, 4. That's your 4th card you've drawn. So you're up to 4 attack now. And then you get to rescue a bystander. It's just a regular bystander.
4 attack. 5 attack.
Yeah, 5 attack. 3 recruit. You already did that. No, 3.
Nine.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5 recruit, 5 attack. 5's enough to take out one of those guys, isn't it? Yeah, you can take out that one. Or you can actually get 1 more recruit. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need 6 recruit, you could take him out.
If I cannot get 6 recruit.
Yeah, you take him out, you get +1 recruit.
Okay, so
Can't get your 8, but you can get. Now it'd be nice if you had 6 attack, then you could actually well, that would only give you 7 recruit. So that's the question is, do you need 6 recruit? I mean, if you get her other artifact, you only need 5. If you get these 2 cards, you only need 5. So you don't technically need 6, so it might be more worthwhile to take out one of the more expensive guys, since you have that much attack. I think if you go with these 2 cards, you don't need the extra.
I have
recruit.
4, so it will be this.
Yeah, take that guy out. He has no fight effect, so he just goes away.
Here?
No, in your victory point pile that we don't count.
And
Now you have 5 recruit.
oh, I went.
So you have your combo card, which is cheap.
Oh, that's Bruce. No.
So this allows you to draw a card. You played a red card, which you always seem to be doing. The more you draw, the more that activates. Or if you play another yellow card, which the artifact counts as, you get +1 attack.
This one is very good.
So that's 2. So now you have 3 left.
Is
So
just
probably-
2? Just 1?
Yeah, it cost you 2 to get her. Yep. And then this.
But I can't play both?
You choose which one you want to do for that turn. So you look at the other things you have in your hand and choose which ones.
Okay.
All right, and then that's probably gonna be your next one. It allows you to draw. If you have artifact, you get to draw a card again.
Oh, this is
So again, that's just gonna keep adding more and more attacks to yours. So that's how hers works. Hers is all based on. Looks like, oh, there's your Black Widow, the one that she does. Is this one she does damage?
defeat a villain or mastermind.
Oh, that has a bystander, so you can automatically defeat somebody who gets a villain. She has 1 card. It must be her 6 card, because remember, one of her cards is you do damage times the number of bystanders you have in your deck. Remember, because you got that the first time we played this. Because Bagel Top was saying that's what you needed to do.
Yeah.
All right. Endless armies of the Chitauri. All right. End game +2. Fight. KO one of your heroes, then reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a Children of Thanos villain, Endless Armies of Chitauri re-enters the sewers. All right. So basically, when you beat him up, he could actually come back with. Well, you reveal. You don't put it in play. You just reveal it. So, dun, dun, dun. All right. So that's not too bad. There was no ambush. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 2 attack. However, I can't sacrifice. I don't have another. I didn't play another green card this turn. Dang it. So I have 2 attack. 2 attack does Bupkiss. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, which isn't 8. So 5 gives me Hawk Smash. Hawk Smash. You gain a wound if you do. K up to 2 other cards from your hand or discard pile. All right, I should be able to start really discarding things from my discard pile here soon. All right. Oh, dos amigas again. Right. Villanos. No, that's the other game we play. Which we do have Marvel Villainous, so we will be playing Marvel Villainous soon.
Scheme Twist.
Scheme Twist. Okay, so hang on, let me finish this part. 1, 2.
Is Thor. Thor Scheme Twist is 1, 2.
So Scheme Twist means now we go back into the past, right? Because we're on our 3rd Scheme Twist. So we flipped everything over. So maybe you have 8 attack and we don't have to worry, and you can just go right after the balls. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. So switch our hero deck. We are now in the past. Blast from the past. All right. You have a lot of recruit there. You have 3. Yeah, you want to play that with first, so then you can activate her. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3, 4, 5. Draw a card. So
draw a card.
Get 1.
So this is what you counted?
Yeah, 6, 7. So now you're at 7. 8, 9. That is, if you use that, you get to activate his ability if you spend 1 more than the cost of the card. And then you have attack, and because it's red, and you played a red card, you can KO a card from your hand to rescue a bystander. So get rid of one of your Agent Coulsons. To rescue KO. Ooh, and it's a good one. It is Jane Foster for beautiful Thor there with his luscious locks. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. So basically, it's letting you KO another one. Yeah, she just lets you KO one. Again, we want to clean up your deck to get it more optimized. All right, so you have, and then 2 more attacks. So you have 3 attack. There's nobody to attack, but you do have 9 recruit. And yeah, with excessive kindness, I think it's 1. Let me double check that excessive kindness is only 1 more than what you need to. Yeah, so you spend 1 more than you need to rescue a hero. So if you basically spend 8 on him, then you'll get to do that, which is rescue another bystander. If you spend 5 on this one, 5 on this one, 8 on Iron Man, or 5 on Cap. So Cap works if you have a bunch of colors in your deck, which you seem to have a lot of colors. You get +1 for every other color. This works good for you too, because it allows you to draw 2 cards, which gives you more attack. This one, if you played a flying, which you've got a couple Thors in there, you get +1 more attack. Or if you played a tech, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. So this allows you to discard more, but you've got a lot of discarding. I don't think you need that. Excessive violence is when you use 1 more attack than you need to. And then you get to do that. But this also it's also his artifact. So you get another triggered artifact in play. And then this one, reveal your hand. You get +1 attack for each different card in your hand. So while cards are in your hand and they're not played, so any doubles count as 2 cards. 2 different types, right?
Okay.
So right now, for example, say this was your hand, you'd have 1, because you do it by the name of the card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now you'd have 5 attack with that card. If you had a double, you'd have 6, because if you had 2 doubles, yeah, so forth and so on, right? So that's what that one does. So I would say, I would honestly, you've got the points. I would say either get the Groot for 8 or the Iron Man for 8.
I like the item.
Okay, get the Iron Man for 8. So that is excessive kindness. So you get to rescue a bystander. She doesn't do you any good right now until you find that Black Widow card you need. Hey, there's that Hawkeye I've been trying to draw for the last half hour. I kept drawing him because I kept drawing from here. I kept drawing that Hawkeye. All right. Yeah, you had 1 recruit left. You can't do anything with it. And 3 attack. There's nobody to attack. We are getting real close to where it's going to be the permanent end game, and it's going to make it harder. So we have the first bad guy in the past. It's a Chitauri soldier. Rooftop conquerors fight. Chitauri captures a bystander. Oh, that's right. This one's misworded. He captures a bystander now. He doesn't capture it when you fight him. So he's actually got a pretty good bystander for you. So you've got that 1 card that'll let you immediately defeat him, right? And then remember, you've got the Black Widow card that says immediately defeat somebody with a bystander.
Yep.
All right. So I have. Do I want more recruit? I'm not going to be able to do anything with this attack because he's 3. So it's best to play this first, then play these. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8 because of this. So I'm at 8 recruit. I don't have a lot of variety in my deck. I don't have a lot of colors. I don't think this would do me much good. If I play a tech, choose 1. Each other player draws a card, or each player discards a card. Oh, so you could. I don't know why you'd want to discard a card, to be honest, but okay. So that is 5. And then Iron Man 6, 7, 8. All right. All right. Do that or no? Villain's turn, I should say. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think he's got 3 more hits. We gotta hit him 3 more times. Gotta get back up to 8. You gotta get another one of those big hands like you got. Ooh, I might have a good hand here.
I have a good one here. Chitauri. Chitauri. Gorilla. It captures a bystander.
Everybody's capturing a bystander. No, he's just a regular bystander. Where she is. That's the good one. That's the one you want to take out. All right. Ooh, it's going to be end game after my next turn. Actually, on my next turn, it's going to be permanent end game, which means he's got +4 from this point forward. All right.
Then I should have gotten this later.
Well, all right. So you play these no matter what, because those just
see.
played, right? So that's 2. And you're currently at 2 recruit. I don't think you're going to use the recruit, but you know, here's your 2. There's your 2.
So.
Order of operation matters, right?
You make your.
Well, you can't do that because you don't have another red card, so this just counts as 2 attack.
Okay, so
now you're at 4.
I counted 13 minus this because I
you have to have a draw card. Yeah.
So if you drew at least 2 cards, no, but this one.
But that's 3, so that's 7.
And because they have, okay, and this one
3
because
plus
I have-
3 because you have that. Yep. So that's another 3. So that is, yeah, you're right, 13. We don't go that high. 13.
13.
He's 8 now. We need to hit him before he turns into 12. So take that card. Read what happens. Do something with the card.
No end game, no? Fight. Fight. Each other player reveals the red arrow's hero or gains a wound.
I do not have it, so I gain a wound, which is fine with me because Hulk likes wounds. So that actually worked out for me. That goes to your victory pile. Again, if we were to count victory points. So that was 8. So you actually have 5 left now. Yeah, it's not in game, so he is only 5 to get rid of. And then you rescue that bystander. They both go into your victory pile. That was a good turn. And 2 recruit, nada. All right, just a regular old Hydra soldier. Now we did hit a wound, which means that is the last 16 cards. We are in permanent end game now. This is the end game.
That.
All right. Unfortunately, none of our characters benefit from end game. So Captain Marvel in this set actually benefits from end game. So I have 1 recruit, which does absolutely nothing, which means my surge does not activate. So 1, 2, 3. So I could get up to 6. I could get up to 6, but that means I'll be sacrificing Bruce right now. But if instead I've got 3 recruit, which would get me Iron Man, which is probably fine. So I think I'm not going to sacrifice Bruce. So I'm going to take this guy out here. There's nobody in the rooftop, so he is only 3 still. Right? And then for my 3rd recruit, I'm going to take Iron Man. And then... Oh, no, it's down instead of up. We're in the past. And then the bystander, Jane Foster. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO one of your heroes. So I will KO that guy. All right. Villain's turn.
Oh,
He's got lots of words.
Villain, Children of Thanos. It says +3 attack.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not.
What's he do?
Oh, it says it is the end game this turn.
Which it already was.
If it was already end game, each player reveals a hero that costs 6 or more, or gains a wound. All
right, I do not have 6 or more, so I gain a wound.
In this hand?
In your hand. Yep, you don't either. You gain a wound. Wounds just clog up your hand. I mean, for me, they can be beneficial because I have.
But this goes discard.
Discard. Yeah, it just goes your discard box. Okay.
So
he is +3, so he's 9 to defeat.
I can only make 8, but I have this one.
Yeah.
So
that's
so 1.
Yep. And you draw a card.
Draw a card.
So that gives you 2 because of the draw card.
To play this card, you must put a card from your hand at the bottom.
From your hand. So that'd be a card that you haven't played yet, which would be these cards. Unless you technically didn't want to play that yet.
I don't know if it.
This is the
I
only
don't
one
know
you've
how
played.
much.
This is the only one you've played so far.
I don't know how much attack I will get.
Well,
I mean, if I discard
this right
something,
here,
I draw two.
this would be 2 because of playing Groot. So that'd be 2. This would be 3. You'd be at 3 attack. Don't know if you're going to get up to 8 for that. So 3 attack is enough to get rid of him, which gives you 1 more recruit. Which would basically, it would wash out Agent Coulson, technically. Oh, but you're going to get more attack for drawing the 2 cards. I'd keep the attack. I'd get rid of Agent Coulson.
You get rid.
Yeah, I'd get rid of him.
And draw 2 cards.
Yep, so that puts you at 4.
Draw a card. See?
Okay, so you play that, draw a card.
And I control an artifact.
5. 5, and that means you also get to rescue a bystander. Hold on, we gotta do them in order. Oh, she's just a regular bystander. So you played that, you played that, you played that. Oh, you just drew Coulson, so he goes into your hand. Draw a card. That puts you at 6. Holy cow! Yeah, you just need draw card. Yeah, that's your whole deck. Just needs. All right, so that goes here. So this is 6. We haven't even counted these cards yet. This is still just from you drawing cards.
Okay, that's
so
good.
Now you play both of these. So that puts you at 8.
8, and I don't know which one of these.
You want to do the attack?
Gamora, Nebula.
Nebula. Yep. Well, you got to play Grooty first. So you get 2. Is that your first 2 recruit points? Then you play Nebula, so you get 2 more. That puts you at 10. Oh, you need 12 to take him out. You need 8 recruit, and you're at 2.
But did you count this?
No. So, but like, if you add that, that's going to be 1. So that puts you at 3. Where's that 3? There's 3. And then Thor puts you at 5. 6, 7.
If I played this one, it would be draw a card. But then I would lose this attack. Because it's matching this.
You would lose 1 attack to draw a card. That might be better. That might be better. Let's take your attack down to 9. Yeah, because you're going to gain 1 attack from your artifact. You're good. Yeah, draw a card. Because you're going to gain 1 attack, so that'll keep you at 10.
Draw 2 cards.
All right, so draw 2 cards. That puts you at 12. That's the point of your deck. You see how this deck is built? It's around drawing cards. Oh, and
because it has.
And because you played a tech card, you get to draw 2 more cards. So.
Oh my god.
Hang on. So that. Hang on.
Where do I put
hold on to those 2 cards. Draw 2 more cards. I gotta do your draw 2 more. Okay, so now you're at 14. Okay, you're at 14 and 7 based on what you played here.
So this is what they drew.
All right. So you play this one, gets you 2 more, so you're at 16. You played a red card already, so you can discard KO card from your hand or discard pile. So get rid of that Coulson from your discard pile. All right. That allows you to rescue a bystander. Bystander, when you rescue this bystander, rescue another bystander.
Woo!
Bystander, when you rescue this bystander, you can KO a wound from your hand or from any player's discard pile. So, I need them. I need them for Hulk. Okay. So that was that. All right. So then you played this one.
Then it was this.
Hold on. So we get this. So that's 2.
No, but this.
Hang on. So that puts you at 9 here. But because you did that, this gives you +3. So now you're at 19 here. And then if you control an artifact, draw a card. So you need to shuffle your deck. Shuffle your deck.
And then this one we haven't done.
We did this one. We did this one.
Oh, okay. The draw one card.
Yeah, you're on the draw a card of this one. So shuffle your deck.
With this?
No. That's still your hand.
I'm confused now.
Shuffle your deck. This is still your hand. This is a big turn war. Maybe you can get up to 24 and you can take him out. If you can get 24, you take him out. All right, so hang on, you drew a card, so that puts you at 20.
20.
All right. And then you play this, that puts you at 23. What's it say?
If you draw at least 2 cards this turn, you may KO a card from your hand or discard a pile.
Well, do you have a junk card that you'd want to discard?
See.
All right, discard him.
But
no,
not...
KO.
Okay.
Put on there. Oh, you're one short. You're kidding me. You are one short. You're one short of 24. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Well, I'm not even getting up to, 22, 23. Oh, you really are. You're one short. You've got to be kidding me.
No. If I then had... Which one did I do? I did this one.
You needed to draw the card so you could get this chain of events going.
But then if I had the... Oh, no.
No, you needed to draw that card. Hang on. Do any of these allow you to attack right now? No. That gives you +1 recruit.
No, not fair.
You're at 10. You gotta be kidding me. That is crazy. I don't know if they're... I've done the math twice. I'll do it again. So 4,
We need
5,
a miracle.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, I'm actually wrong because I can't count that one. Because you can only use one side. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21? Okay, that's less painful.
It's either 20, it's 21 or
23.
because I was only taking off one. 1, 2, 3. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 19, 21, 22. So yeah, 22. All right. Well, I mean that's fine. So I don't know. We'll see what the fight thing is. So attack him once for 12. So that drops you down to 10 left.
So it says fight. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw 2 extra cards.
Oh, you get 2 extra cards.
But because it is end game, so same effect but 3 cards instead.
So you get 3 cards on your next turn. Which is going to be your whole deck.
Right. So I don't.
Yeah. So now you have 10 attack. So you can take this guy out. All right. So that's pretty much all your attack. Then you have 10 recruit. So you can get your big Groot.
All
right, so that is 7. So you have 3 left. None of these cost 3, and I would not clog up your hand with that one. I wouldn't spend the other 3. You could do excessive kindness. Yeah, just do excessive kindness, and then you get to draw a bystander. When you
Oh my god, what happened?
Come here, you. You go back. Okay, we're at 10, right? We're still at
You
10.
made me feel
Okay.
something. He like my stomach went.
Okay. Well, because you did this, and you should have done that first, right? And you rescued a bystander with excessive kindness. When you rescue a bystander, draw a card. When you rescue this bystander, draw a card. So that's going to put you up to 11.
Yeah, he doesn't have any.
He's got. Oh, he doesn't have attack.
Oh,
I was hoping
no.
it was so bad. It's so wrong. So he gives you +2 more recruit. And if you played another green card, which you didn't, you'd get another 2. So you spent 8. So you had 3 left. So you're basically, now you're at 5. So now you can recruit somebody else. Dang it. So close.
That's
So
why,
close.
because I need one more attack.
So close. I was like, that's why I said put him back. All right, well, now you're defeating him anyways. So he's still going to get defeated. All right. So now when you draw from this hand, you draw 3 extra cards. So you're going to draw up to 9 cards.
Okay.
Although most of your good cards are currently right there. So
Yeah, but.
yeah, you're going to shuffle back in.
So this is 4.
Oh, that was a nail biter. All right. So
That's much
Look out,
mathematicals in one turn.
all right. I'm going to take my red die back. All right. So, KO wound from my hand, or from my discard pile to get +2, so that puts me at 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Play Black Widow to draw a card. All right. Play Hawkeye to draw a card. Okay. Play Bush. I'm currently at 1 attack. So I gotta figure out what's better. Can I get to 12? So play this for 5. That puts me at 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. That's it. You're going through and doing all your.
Oh, really?
your
I was
thing.
super shuffling.
Yeah, I've got the. Yeah, so I've got 1, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is the last card going to make us do, considering... Now, some people play that you have to beat him one more time to do that card. We're not doing that. Although I think Alderby probably could have it on this turn, because she's pretty much got... She's going to have lots of attack by this point. All right, fight, KO up to 2 of your heroes in game, then KO up to 1 hero from your discard pile. So basically, I would just be discarding junk heroes. So there we go. That is
the end game.
The end game. That is us against Ebony Maw in the time heist. We're going to go ahead and give our first impressions of the different new thingamajiggies in this particular expansion. So there we go. The first thing are the components. The components are the same as they always are. But the one thing that most people critique or gripe about is the movie stills, the movie art. What did you think of the movie stills and movie art? We didn't get to see many because, I mean, really all we had in here was Hulk, Ebony Maw, of course, and then the Cthulhu guys, right? The only ones that I don't mind the movie still arts. I think they look fine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play this with the other version, but I do want to say that like the, Outrider Thrashers and a lot of the ones, it's very hard to tell. I mean, you guys can't put it in front of my face. I don't know. You can't tell really what it is because they took a screen grab that's like so far away. So you have all these guys fighting in the bottom, and then you have the big spinning wheels of death behind them. and it just looks like a mess. And there was another one that was very similar. Do you have? Is that one that you defeated? There was another one that was very messy, just like that one. I think it's. Oh no, I think it's still here on the other side. Yeah, so some of them it's just kind of hard to tell what they are. That's my only break is you kind of, it's not like, okay, the Hydra pilot you can tell, okay, that's a Hydra pilot. Some of them just look kind of messy, but that's a minor break. That was okay. I can't find the other guy. He must be in your pile somewhere. Either way, no, I'm fine with the components. Next are the mechanics. So the new mechanics was the end game, which caused the hit points to change, and we had kind of a timer here of when it was going to get harder, which is one thing that some of the other times we felt like it got too hard too quick. The next thing is the sacrifice. I didn't get to use it, although I did play that card this time, and I could have used it this turn to basically make my deck almost unbeatable on the next turn. And then the other one was the scheme, which was really unique because it had the two different decks that we went through, the past and the present. So you had more cards, more variety of cards to choose from.
That was really interesting.
So what did you think of each of those?
I like the fact that you have, it's like refreshing somehow, and having the card about getting more colors to give you more attack, and combining the icons so you get the benefit of that. I think it was good to do. I mean, it was easier to get this way because you have more. You basically can, in a way, you have 8 cards to choose from. You may just have to wait a couple rounds before you get to choose them. No, I do like that. As one thing with the market refresh is kind of a hard thing to do in a 2-player game. This kind of gave us 2 markets. At the same time, though, I could see where, depending what 8 heroes you pick, you might not be able to get good synergy. You lucked out and were able to pick up some draw cards on the other side, which then went with your deck. Right? For me, a lot of these cards wouldn't have really synergized with what I had already because I was doing that Hulk deck. But I did think it was neat. I do think it was nice also with the villain row because that villain row stayed full for so long. And we had several escapes. We would have had more escapes had it not flipped over some of those times. So I think that's really neat too. It almost made this feel easier than some of the other times we played. And I almost was afraid to play this with the old heroes because the old heroes have old mechanics. They're not as powerful as the new cards. They always come out with new fancy things with the new cards. Most of your deck was working off Gamora, which is a newer card. And then my deck was working off of almost nothing. Like I finally got it going here at the end because I had enough Hulk cards, which is the newer cards as well. So I don't know if that played a factor or not, playing with the older heroes. But yeah, I did like that. The sacrifice I couldn't use. I think that's a neat thing to have the sacrifice. I don't know how readily you would use it. There were a couple times here, like I have sacrifice here where I get +3. And I may KO a card from my discard pile, right? And I had two of those. So I think it's good. It's kind of like that last hurrah. You want to just get those last couple punches in. So I do like that. I thought that was kind of neat. We didn't play with Captain Marvel, so can't say how her end game would work. But similarly to the boss, she just gets, I think, additional attack on the card if it is end game. Because Captain Marvel showed up at the very end of end game. Like she was the surprise, show up. Next is difficulty. How did you feel that this was in terms of difficulty compared to like the original game and some of the newer expansions we played? I think because of the same reason, I felt this one was easier. And I think it was also more, for me, it was more engaging. Like the end game and no end game, and that I think, I don't know, it's like a change in the middle of the turn or not the turn, but the round or something that made me
pay attention.
Yeah, like more focused. And I think that made it easier for me as well, because I was kind of understanding everything.
What cards to play. Yeah.
So
and I think the more we play, the more we'll start to get more of the combos and stuff. Now, they did say that the Thanos expansion with the Infinity Stones is really hard. It's like one of the toughest challenges they've come up with. So can't say the difficulty is easy. How we had this set up was easy. And I think that's always, like we say with any of the setups, is whether or not you optimize your heroes and the bad guys you're fighting, or just doing it random. Or in our case, I try to make it thematic, right? So all the heroes that I picked were the heroes that went back in time to get the Infinity Stones.
I would
So
have
for me, it
all
was
of these points.
Yeah, those would be all your points. You're gonna add up the points. Trust you're keeping it. You're keeping it. That's all I had. I had 2 cards. Audrey's keeping the medal. Or that no, see now that the medal's involved, Audrey wants to count points.
No, I'm just counting just for fun. I'm not going.
This is no longer a co-op game. It is semi-co-op.
No, don't leave me. 16.
Next, no.
16 points. Oh,
no,
how does it count?
it's the red dot on the side.
The red dot. Oh.
Okay, she's gonna add.
Oh.
There's a lot. There's a lot more.
I had not seen that dot. Because we had never counted this.
Every time you beat up Ebony Maw, you got 6 points. Each of your bystanders gave you points. She's still adding. Next is whether or not it's fun at 2. As we've said in previous videos, this plays best at 2. Most people that play solo play it double-handed. I don't know if I'd want to play this at any higher player count because... And honestly, it's because you're going to get more villains coming out and you still haven't had a chance to build up your deck. And that's such a small row that by the time it comes back to you, if perchance you get henchman, villain, villain, right? Before it comes back to you because you're playing 4-player. That means there's 4 out here and you still don't have cards that are high enough to take them out. And it came back around to your turn. So yeah, I don't think I'd ever want to play this at a higher player count.
I enjoy it just
the
like
way it
this
is,
way it is. So
last is the theme. So of course it's whether or not you feel like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, and whether or not the theme, in this case Marvel Cinematic Universe, makes the game more interesting for you.
Both. I mean, the theme, I like it because it is Marvel. And I think that you are attacking and rescuing.
We didn't rescue one. We did lose a bystander. We're sorry, bystander.
So yeah, I mean, I think you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, so it is pretty thematic. Again, it is thematic at face value. I do try to make it more thematic for us when we play by taking characters that were either in the comic books, which Obvity hasn't read, or in this case, the characters from the movie, which Obvity does know a lot about. So it does help with that theme. There we go, guys. That is Marvel Legendary Infinity Saga, the latest expansion for the Marvel Legendary system by Upper Deck. That's almost like a sales pitch there. If you would like to watch more Marvel Legendary gameplay, let us know down in the comments. Let us know which expansion. We have them all. Go out to BGG. I have a list of the thematic matchup. Let us know which one of those matchups you would like to see next. If you want to see any other of our gameplay, what do they need to do?
Subscribe, activate notifications, follow us on social media, activate, donate.
Activate extra life. Yes, activate your extra life.
Yeah, that's what we said we were going to say first.
Yeah, that needs to be said first. But either way, that's the most important. Donate to Extra Life charities. Link down below. If you don't want to donate directly on the page, all of our memberships, super chats, and super thanks, which can be done after this video goes live, all that goes towards charity as well. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.